Hey everybody, it's your boy JJ here back with some more Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Last time we made our way here to the resort area, and in today's episode, we're actually going to be doing something a little bit offbeat. We're going to explore the resort area a little bit, and I'm going to be going all the way back around to the fight area here by the way of Route 230, and even though it's a fairly short route, and we're going to be exploring the resort area, if there's enough time, I'm going to see if I can make my way up to Route 227 as well. Which I should be able to, since there's actually not much in the resort area. The biggest thing here is this right here, the Ribbon Syndicate. However, it's exclusive. The only way you can really come in here is, just like that lady said, by collecting a lot of ribbons. The Hall of Fame ribbons do count, I believe they do at least. But you need to actually get a lot of ribbons by doing contests, and I haven't actually done any yet, despite saying I will. And I haven't really done that yet, so I apologize. Aside from that, there really isn't much you can do in this area. Within the Ribbon Syndicate itself, what you can do is you can buy more ribbons for your Pokemon, and on the upper floor, there is a special massage parlor to raise their happiness. However, unfortunately, as you just saw, I can't really show that off. And aside from that, there's not really much left here. There's a nugget, but that's really about it. If you're playing Platinum, this area right here with this little lake and tree is replaced by a villa, whatever how you pronounce it, that you can actually buy and get furniture for as well. However, it takes a lot of money to actually do that. And I'm not playing Platinum, so I can't really show that off. So all that's left to really do is just head west onto Route 230. And there actually isn't much on this route either. If you're playing Diamond, you can actually find Wild Seal, and I believe Dugong here as well. Same thing for Brilliant Diamond. And if you're playing Pearl and Shining Pearl, you'd be able to find the Spiel family, which I honestly believe is much better. And I can't run away from this Wingull. What was it? Level 29? 44. I don't know why it's 29. So, there's really not much left in this game, in terms of new areas at least. And just like I said, there's Wild Seal right here. Seal and Dugong themselves aren't exactly bad, but the Spiel line is just much better. So run away here. In terms of the trainers here, I believe there's only like 4 or 5. I'm gonna face one of them here. And see what he's got. I think there's not really much new Pokemon we can see, or that we've seen yet. Crawdon. I don't think we've seen one of these yet. Probably wrong, but... Crawdon itself is a Water Dark type, which has only been seen twice, I believe, as of this game, in Crawdon itself and Sharpedo. And ever since these games came out, we've only had Greninja, and I think that's actually it. And it's a good thing we're paralyzed, because Swords Dance would have hurt. Crawdon, honestly, it's mid at best. If it has adaptability, it's really good, especially with Dragon Dance and Aqua Jet. But it's an NPC trainer, you can't really expect too much. In terms of what we have left for the game, actually, all that's really left is Stark Mountain, the routes east of Victory Road, and Legend Hunting. However, as I say that, one thing did happen just as I'm recording this earlier today or yesterday, in that Game Freak actually announced that they're going to be releasing the member card and Azure Flute to get the Darkrai and Arceus. However, to get Arceus, I believe you have to have beaten the main story for Pokemon Legends Arceus, which I have not done yet. But you can watch me play the story on my Twitch channel, so if you see this, I hope to see you guys there whenever I stream. As for Darkrai, it'll be released, I believe, in early April, so look forward to that. Shaman has been released though, and I'll be doing that for sure when I cover the other routes that it's close by to. And yeah, that's really it. We're pretty much done with most of the routes here. There are also the Elite Four rematches, which I might show off as well as the Gym Leader rematches, but I'm not sure yet because even though they are obviously a lot stronger and have National Dex Pokemon, their overall strategies, I believe, are pretty much the same. But I might show it off. I'm considering it. The battle shouldn't take too long, and especially at the level we're at, they're tougher, but they're not going to be overwhelmingly tough. But I believe I should stock up on supplies first. Back to the game though. After those two trainers, there is a short little island here. I don't know if there's anything on it. Probably some rock smash rocks, but I think that's it. If we can find it here. Pretty sure it's like right around here. There it is. For the trainer 2. This little island right here, I believe this is the only location where you can find wild Togepi by using the Poke Radar. Otherwise, you would just find stuff like Gastrodon, Floatzel, the typical stuff you see on coastal areas. Speaking of the Poke Radar, I might do some streams for shiny hunting with it, although I'll admit I have never really done shiny hunting with Poke Radar before. I have successfully done it only once in Y, but it's tough for sure. I've seen it done really easily, but I've seen it done by shiny hunters, and they know what they're doing. I'm really new at Poke Radar, and because of that, I'm not confident in my abilities, but I'm always willing to try. I mean, I'm trying this Let's Play here, so hopefully it goes well. Carbos, I honestly really needed that. And I guess one other thing I can discuss, Weepinbell. If you want to Weepinbell or Gloom, they are in this area as well, I believe, and in the route east of here to 229. They're pretty decent Pokemon, especially with the Egg moves that they get. But they're pretty average overall. Back to what I was saying though, off screen I've been doing some Pokedex filling, and I'm actually almost done. I can show you guys in a minute here, but when it comes to the Pokedex, all I'm really missing is some of the Trade Evolution Pokemon and some of the legendaries, like I'm saying. However, the legendaries that I'm actually haven't gotten yet are exclusive to this game, and the ones we're getting later. And I want to save those for other episodes or on this series. I want to show them off. Everything else is either Pro exclusive or just from friends helping me fill up the Pokedex. And once I fill it up, I'm hoping to show off how to get the shiny charm in this game. So be on the lookout for that whenever I get around to doing that. The more I think about it, the more I realize that even though we're close to the end here, pretty much, with the amount of content left, there's still a fair bit of stuff to go. So I don't want to pad out this series because there are other games I want to play, like Legends Arceus. I want to finish that. I did mention during the end of the main story that I want to play Dark Souls 3, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and even Grand Theft Auto the Definitive Edition. Explain how controversial that game has been. And the reason why I guess I want to show them off is because even though I'm mostly playing Pokemon for now, I do want to branch out and do other content. Like, I just don't want to be just a Poketuber, even though I'm just starting out. Which, I guess for someone just starting out, it might not be the smartest thing to do, but I just want to have fun with it, you know? And I don't want to take it too seriously to where it's like a business, because I'm only really doing this as a hobby, for now at least. Double bottle up ahead, so I'm going to see if I can get Snorlax and Rampage in that one. But yeah, it's just a way for me to have fun, and I want to show, I guess, both my knowledge of the game I'm playing and get to share the experience of playing it with you guys. I know I'm not really good at commentary or other stuff like other YouTubers that are bigger than me, but I'm hoping you guys will at least enjoy this as a break from work or so on. I'm making 0 cents, I think, but I hope you guys understand. And I think these two are actually the last 2 trainers on this route. Probably wrong, but we'll see. Neither is that anyway, so we'll go for it. Quick car pops. I could have used high horsepower, I think, but I think it is what it is. Oh, speaking of the commentary, I know I tend to be a bit redundant in what I say, and that's one of the reasons why I'm hard to understand, but I hope you guys can bear with me. I'm trying here. And there's that special bulk of the Mantine family that's going into play. Yeah, Mantine and Mantike are very specially bulky, so I wasn't sure if Manaphy could knock it out, in that their nature doesn't really help. One more should finish off though. And it does. Critical hit too. Almost level 72 land for an 8 there. And it's down. I think all that's left is a Mantine. And there we go, level 72. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, as of this update that's recently been done for Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, I believe that little part of the map in Jubilite that was blocked off earlier is now available, and I just found this out as it's a global Wonder Trade station. I don't think I'll really show it off because it's just Wonder Trading, which a lot of us are already used to, or Surprise Trading as it's known now. However, it is interesting to know if you can finally access it. And the swimmers are done. Now, are these two the last trainers on this route? We'll see after this random encounter. Actually, along with the random encounters, I'm sorry if they take so long to actually go through. I do have repels, but I want to save them for when I actually do Poke Radar hunting. However, I do plan on using them for other stuff like the Stark Mountain, the route below it, the 227. I believe I spent a few in Victory Road, but I don't remember, it's been a while. And yeah, that's all for this area. We're back in the fight area. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to fly back to the resort area and head up north into the desert, solely because it's less arduous with the rock climbing grass. And I think it'll be faster. But first, I'm going to heal up here. Our whole team is level 70 now. Jeez. It really feels like it's been a while. Not a while, it's been a journey for sure. We are coming up on to, what is it? Around 14 minutes? 13 and a half? So, I think we have just enough time to go up north into Route 227 and maybe take on that route. And we'll save Stark Mountain for the next episode, assuming I can get there without any issues. This route is kind of hard to see, especially at night. There's one encounter. Cacturin's a cool Pokemon, honestly. I feel like nobody really talks about it, too much at least. But it's always been there, but people always admit it's cool. Another random encounter! Right on. Technically the first Pokemon ever made, too. I considered swapping out some members of my team for new ones like Rhyperior and even Bayonet, actually. But I decided against it because we've gone through the entire game with our team here, and it would just feel weird to replace them all last minute. This is not a Nuzlocke or anything, so didn't really see a point to. And I cannot go through this door. The joys of the analog stick. And random encounters again. Golduck. have a ton of repels, and I'm really considering using them. And I doubt we're going to use as many as I have on just Dark Mountain. Honestly, at this point... Okay, so, you know what? I think I am going to do it. A lot of items too because of all the stuff I've done off screen. Yeah, 100 of each repel. Not like I need them. So... yeah. Repels and for the rest of the series. Because I'm tired of wasting time for these encounters. They're like a minute each, essentially. Ace Trainer Saul with the Tauros. I think this route is just kind of like the Route 230, and there's not that many trainers up to the on this route. But I believe these trainers up here are some of the toughest, at least until we get to the mountain. At least from memory, I believe. And he's done. I feel like they could have done more with some of the Pokemon teams that these NPCs have. And if you can see there, like I see, there's Barry and Crash Awake. So I think the convo that we have over there is the same for all versions. Ranger has a Lickitung. I never expected Lickitung to get an evolution in this game. But honestly, I kinda like Licky Licky, so I'm not complaining at all. And even though I say I like Licky Licky, and I do, I don't think I've really considered it on my team. Which is a shame, because it could have been a unique member. But down it goes. Next up is a Vigoroth. And Vigoroth and Slacking are honestly pretty scary, especially when you're facing Norman in Gen 3. Because Slacking is an... I think Slacking's stats are above some legendaries and pseudo-legendaries. However, because of its ability, it's not exactly considered overpowered. And in randomizers, when YouTubers do them, that's the biggest reason why Slacking is such a major threat. Since his ability True On is been randomized. Although I haven't done any randomizers personally, maybe someday I will be able to. Didn't mean to use the Poke Radar. Another one of these ledges. There we go. From what I've been feeling with using the D-pad and thumbstick, it's like using the D-pad, it makes you have more precise walking motions, but it automatically makes you jump off ledges, which is annoying. Wait, did Barry just say that Wake is from overseas? That blowhard. So, okay, yeah, the conversation that we have with these two is very different in Diamond Pearl Platinum. In these games, Barry just says that he's going after Buck, he's going to Dark Mountain, and so on. But in Platinum, Barry takes Crusher Wake on as his apprentice, which Wake never agreed to. And he says something along the lines of him training under Crusher Wake to get stronger. And Wake says that you don't need me to get stronger, you've already been strong enough, or something along those lines. And here's Buck himself. How'd you get over here? I'm pretty wimpy. My team is level 70 and I'm the champion. we have to watch him go along the entire path. Now, what is down here? Whenever I go down here, go to this area in Gen 4 games, I don't really have all the HMs because it's hard to pack them all on one team. Charcoal. Charcoal would have been pretty good for the main story on Infernape. But I think the black belt is a lot better because of his moveset. Now what is this? Zinc, always helpful. And one Ace Trainer here. Meow. I think this girl has a Meow, Persian, and one other Pokemon that I can't remember. And did we get... Oh, we did heal. I just healed like not even 5 minutes ago and I already forgot. Yeah, since we're facing a Meowth and Persian, I feel like I should say that they're very fast and pretty good physical attackers. Their main claim to fame, at least from what I remember, is Fake Out in these newer games, which can be annoying, but if you're high enough level, there shouldn't really be an issue. Hypno, especially defensive, Psychic type. We have Monstro here, so die. And I think our last mon is a Persian? Yep, Persian, I am a nerd. I feel like a Fake Out is coming, but there's not really much I can do to stop it. Should knock it out pretty easily though. No Fake Out. I am surprised. But I'll happily take it. And we beat Michaela. Okay, got those items. Now what is up here? Can't really go up that way. I think this guy just has a Machamp. If not just a Machamp, then I know he has one for sure. Cacturn. I'm pretty sure I live with Manaphy, but I think we have Ice Beam, so we should be fine. I did not expect a Black Belt to have a fast Dark type. And Sucker Punch. You did nothing! And next should be a fighting type like Machamp, I believe. Garchomp reaches 71. And Machamp. Called it again! I don't think this KOs though. Barely. I'll use Reversal or something. Knock off. Okay. Annoying, but it's fine. And Skull to finish it off. This man just sneezed on me. Yeah. And we're here. Somewhat. Stark Mountain. And our last trainer between us and the actual cave itself, even though going the wrong path, is a Dragon Tamer. Anything down here? Hidden item, which I'll probably get afterwards. And what is this? Life Orb. That's a pretty good item. A Life Orb, I believe I mentioned this before, boosts the power of your attacks by 1.5, I believe, or 1.2. However, in exchange, you take damage every turn. Really good competitive item, but I don't think I'll use it for this playthrough, unless I have to. Pretty good on Garchomp. Gyarados. Not the worst matchup for Manaphy, but could be better. I don't have any moves to actually like beat it head on. Or super effective moves, I mean. How much does Suck do? At least try to lower special defense. Tanks it pretty easy. He's level 60 as well. And there's Dragon Dance. I think we can take one hit for sure, but it's best not to let it take up let it boost like that. It's just 3-hit KO. We avoided it, thankfully. Wouldn't have done too much damage because we resist it, but better safe than sorry. Let's make sure the same amount of damage, and we're good. But yeah, level 60, so the trainers up here on Stark Mountain are definitely tough. And we're not even in the mountain yet. Now, let's go back down for a second. Let's see if anything's down there. Bottle of protein. Vitamins are always helpful. And it's not too long to go back up here, so I think it's okay. Now, officially, Stark Mountain. And an ether right there, always is helpful. Now, because of the sheer size of Stark Mountain, I think it's better if I take it on in the next episode. So, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode, where we take on Stark Mountain. See you guys then.